Alright guys, I'm Gizno. Welcome back to another reaction. Today we are reacting to a new series, 2 episodes per video. We are watching Classroom of the Elite. Now, I know very little, I know absolutely nothing about this series, only that this is going to probably take place in a classroom filled with a bunch of teenagers that are part of an elite family or part of multiple elite families. The synopsis says the Kiyotaka Ayanokoji Kiyotaka Ayanokoji is a person, has just enrolled at Tokyo Kudo Ikusi Senior High School, where it is said that 100% of students go on to college or find employment. Okay. But he ends up in class 1D, which is full of all the school's problem children. Oh, that's not good. What's more, every month the school awards students points with a cash value of 100,000 yen, and the classes employ a laissez-faire policy in which talking, sleeping, and even sabotage are permitted during class? What the fuck is going on? What's more, every month the school awards students points for a cash value, and the classes employ a... Okay, so they can just do whatever the fuck. How do you be a teacher in this kind of environment? 1 month later, Ayanokoji Horikita and the students of Class D learn the truth of the system in place within their school. Okay, so this is a drama, a thriller, and a seinen. I don't know what that is, but that sounds okay. That's really interesting. So I thought elite meant like it was going to be filled with rich kids, and then there'll be like drama there, you know? But it seems the biggest drama is that the person in charge of the school has either some nefarious things going on, or they secretly just don't know what the fuck they're doing. Either way, I'm really excited to see what we have in store here. It looks like I believe there are 2 seasons or 3 seasons of this show, and they're like each like 13 minutes or 13 episodes long, which I think is a pretty good length for like a reaction series. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what we have in store. Very popular series, so I'm hoping that I enjoy it. I have nothing really else to say, so let's not waste any more time. Before we get started, just want to say thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys end up enjoying this video, then you can like the video, comment, subscribe. All those things really help me out, and subbing lets you guys know when I upload next. On top of that, I do have a Patreon, so if you guys want to support me further, for one thing, I greatly appreciate it. I also have some early releases on my Patreon for, funny enough, this anime, and also Kamen Rider. If you guys are interested, I am also reacting to that franchise as well. So check out my channel to see all those reactions. Check out the Patreon if you guys want to support me further and see all of those early reactions. Let's not waste any more time and get on with the episode. What is evil? Whatever springs from weakness. Oh shit, and like a whole bunch of languages. Oh, let the old little lady sit down. What the fuck? Oh my god. That old lady was weak. That's why she didn't sit down before me. It's not that embarrassing, guys. One person, like a grown adult, could stand and let that old lady sit. Thank you. What a kind lady. Like, I understand, like, Japanese culture is like kind of keeping within, like keeping to yourself, but that wasn't keeping to yourself. That was just you being like, I really like this C. I don't want to give it up. Maybe that kid is right, you know? Screw that old lady. So this is like a school where you're basically guaranteed college and a good job. Oh shit, is that a student? Oh, is that a... Who's that behind him? What the hell? Why did they put it in your sauce and milk over there? Oh, she's sweating. I don't like how his eyes are kind of purple, like poison, you know? I don't trust... I'm starting not to trust people already. Like, why you want to know so much about me, huh? I don't know. He's giving me like Snake in the Grass vibes. What was that? My goal is to become friends with each and every one of you. Gentaro. I'm sorry.
クラス内の立ち位置が決まる。
Are you gonna try? Or are you just gonna be like, oh, be the funny
超
guy?
ハイテンションで人笑いくらい取れるかも。
If you're rich, you could just be like, I'm rich! And then you'll be known as the rich kid.
時とかで
It doesn't look like he can muster up the energy to pretend to be like somebody. So he's just like, you know.
失敗した。
He doesn't even seem that bothered by it. He's just like, oh, I screwed that up. And that's basically the most relatable character right there.
この学校にクラス替えはない。卒業まで3年間。私が生ま
The
れた
next 3 years? So these guys are all going to be together for the next 3 years? That's crazy. I guess that does make it easier because, like, you know who you're going to be seeing. You don't have to worry about introductions all over again. Your ability to leave campus and contact the outside world will be limited. Okay, so they live in dorms. Okay. Oh, she's like, don't worry, everything you need is right here. So no need to go to the outside world and do something like contact the police if anything happens, you know. They got movies here too? No, I'm a little bit worried. I don't know if I want to be on campus 24/7. She said limited, not completely cut off. So that's good. Oh, okay. But let's say you have no points. How will you eat? Oh, okay. You start off with 100,000. Makes sense. No doubt you either had to study your ass off or, you know, use your parents' money in order to get here. It's pretty cool. Even if it is still kind of scary how they're keeping you here as much as possible. It's pretty cool, kind of. Is this fate? Are we destined to at least be friends?
名前は
Damn.
それくらい答えてもいいんじゃないか。堀北。確か生徒会長も。
Oh, yep. So that's why she was sweating earlier. She's related to him. Probably a lot of pressure. She probably knows what's up because her brother goes to this school, already went to this school.
そうだな。お前も似たよう
He
な
looks like he can't be bothered, you know? Like the energy would, it's either he can use that energy to breathe or to conversate. And obviously he's going to use it for breathing.
お前ら不良品をこれ以上いじめ
Yeah, because class 1D is filled with
吠えてろよ
僕
delinquents? I wouldn't really say delinquents. Maybe him. But I think he just gets mad a lot. But like, how is Ayana Koji a delinquent? He just seems like he can't be bothered.
地作りに失敗した。
What?
お前だって
Yeah, right? You're alone too. What is this, Spider-Man Homecoming?
櫛田。
She seems really sweet.
まあ
I don't trust it. But she seems really sweet right now. Please don't stab me in the back. I beg of you. At this school, each student will have their own points to be used in place of money when buying goods and services, okay? There is nothing within the realm of reason that cannot be bought on campus using points. Okay, but what is your definition of the realm of reason? Like, can I buy an A? Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh my god, anime, stop! Look what she's trying to do. It's like she's really trying to get your attention. She's really trying to get you to do what she wants. Bloodline. We're talking about Bloodline. We were just talking about, what was it, Hirokita's brother? Nope, I guess they can do that. This feels like a testing ground. When the zombies start coming in on this secluded little part of land, patch of land, I'd be worried. What a coinky dink. Oh, and she sat down. Wow.
今日はたまたまだ。
Looks like Hirokita's already on to what's going on. Yep. Yep, she already knows. She knows that this girl right here is... Kushida, there's something about her, and Hirokita knows. We happen to be in the same place.
偶然見ただけだ。というか近い。
Well, this kid does have emotions. That's for sure. He just hides them even from himself. Just hanging out with
日々の生
friends.
活で
This is
10万と
like
いう金を
crazy amount of
海の男と
independence,
同
so
期して
どういうこと？
やっぱりお
Oh
前
shit,
も
why is everything gray?
なんで？
I'm a little worried. It's like now you guys will be fighting for your life.
先生ポイントが振り込
Oh,
まれ
it's
てな
time for
いん
them
ですけ
to
ど
should be refilled.
毎月1日に支給されるんじゃなかったんですか？
いや
Let me
今月
explain
分は
to
すで
you.
に振り込ま
でも実際
Yeah, nobody got any points. Is it because nobody's been doing their schoolwork?
本当に愚
What
か
the
だ
fuck?
な
Oh,
お
shit,
前
what's
た
that
ち
smile for?
遅刻欠席合わせて98回
Is it based off the class? Like all of you have to work together, or is it an individual thing?
込まれるポイントはゼロだ
Damn, you better.
俺ら0円で生活すんの
You spent all your money. What is wrong with you? That was 100,000.
疑問を疑問のまま放置しておく
Oh, this guy's like, I already knew.
入学式の日にも言っただろうこの学校は実力で生徒を測る評価ゼロ
Yo, true?
クズというわけ
God damn. Our boy is just like, I already knew this. Let's get on with the lesson. Welcome to Classroom of the Elites. That was the first episode. We're gonna get into the second one, but just like real quick, we got introduced to a whole bunch of people, and we're getting the rules. The rules seem kind of like straightforward. It's like, all right, you start with 100,000 points, and then you gotta earn, you know, next month's. I guess some of these kids didn't. They thought they were just getting 100,000 like every month, no problem. So they just spent all their money and just acted out during class, and the teachers allowed them to because it's like it's your choice whether or not you want to earn that cash or not. And yeah, a lot of them are guys gonna either have to go hungry or do something in order to get food. There are some free stuff, so maybe they can, I don't know, live off. What was it like? Was it just like cleaning stuff? Because they can't eat bars of soap, but maybe like there was some food also that was in the free tray. I don't know, but like luckily our boy Ayana Koji, he was being pretty good with his money. So even if he didn't get 100,000, which he didn't, he's still gonna be able to live off what he has for this month. But yeah, that was pretty good. I'm excited for the next episode. It takes a great talent and skill to conceal one's talent and skill. That is true. Kind of reminds me of is it Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse, where Miles like gets all of the answers wrong, and the teacher knows right away that he did it on purpose.
グループに分かれるか
Yeah, we talked about this in the last episode. People were
俺は見事
already
に
making friends.
友達作りに失敗したらしい
Aw. It was Kushida. She kind of wanted to be your friend. And whether she likes it or not, Horikita is your friend. These shots are absolutely fucking incredible. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, we get it. The makers of this anime are inappropriately horny.
システムによれば
Meanwhile, the guys look flat as hell. Jesus.
人事じゃないだろ
機会はあるんですか？
あるぞ
Probably, yeah.
結果として C クラス以上のポイントを得ればお前たちは C に昇格 C クラスは
Oh,
D に
okay.
降格す
So
る
you'll be 1C.
直近で言えば次の中間テスト成績次第では
You have to wait until the
最大100のプラスポイント
midterms?
が加算される
Jeez. Once you screw up, it's kind of hard to get back to where you were.
これが前回の小テストの結果だ揃いも揃ってクズのよ
Jesus
うな
Christ. She's going in on him.
即退学とする
Wait, if you get
取
a
ったもの
who receives a failing score, period. Oh my god.
進学率や就職率の恩恵を受けるには
C クラス以上に昇格する
Are we gonna meet Class C?
D ク
We
Oh.
ラ
gotta meet him so we can hate him.
ス綾野浩二君あなた何か運動してた？
いや別に自慢じゃないが中学は帰宅部だった
発達とかねえねえ堀北さ
Hmm.
んよかった
Okay, that's
一緒に泳がない
interesting. But he says he wasn't in any
不得意で
sports.
もないわね
だからこそ来月は必ずポイントを獲得しなきゃならない。
お前が何やろうと勝手だけどよ。俺を巻き込むな。
What the fuck? This kind of has to be a group effort, pal. Jeez. Pretty sure it's not like individual. It's the sum total. What the hell?
一年 A 組坂柳桂木
What the fuck?
おめでとう。
このゲーム機2万で買ってくんね。
Hell
実
no.
は私さポイントを使いすぎちゃって
Look, all these people are now mooching.
クラスの女のんだけど私たち友
I'll
達
give you 100.
暇2000ポイントが
2,000 points?
一緒に食べない
Sure.
え
It's great to have friends.
そ
Ooh.
悪いな。スペシャル定食なんて高い
I wouldn't, but you guys dig
の
in.
いいのか。
ええ何でも好きなもの食べて
Oh, she paid for it? That's insane. What's going on? What do you want?
食ってことか。
The intensity of this study group planning is crazy.
ええ
本気か。
本気よ全体がダメージを被るもん
That's true. If we have to, we'll tie them to beds and make them learn.
話が早いわ
俺を巻き込むなって。
食べたわよね私のおごりで
What is this, a contract in the form of food?
豪華でよかったわね許したつもりはないのだけれど
来たね。
帳消しにして
He's so. I love his voice. It's just like, yeah, okay. I gotta see what the English dub sounds like.
レッチのための勉強会堀北さん主催ででも一つだけお願い聞いてくれるその勉強会に私も参加
Oh,
させてほしい
great.
の
I'm sure Hirkita's gonna love that.
私もさみんなと一緒に勉強したいし
よし。
Even if she is getting like fan service galore, I do feel that maybe she is good. Oh, okay, I see. So he texted Horikita about this.
もう
いや
This might be the only way that we can get those three to join the club. Text it to her.
こっちから頼んでおいて本当にすまない。
今回の件私に
She'll
も
do it
任せてもらえない
anyways.
かな
At this school, each class is assigned a certain number of class points. Class points will function or fluctuate based on the affiliated class student's behavior and the results of certain tests. Every month, each student is assigned private points equal to their class points times 100. Okay. Okay, so if you get 0 points, then you'll get 0. If your class gets 0 points, then you'll get 0 points for that month. Whoa, what a library. Jeez, that looks crazy.
無知無能っつったか
Oh, here we go.
連立方程式の一つも解けなくて
Not the best teacher. Whoa, relax.
な問題がどうしたバスケやってプロ目指した方がよっぽど将来の役に立つ
Oh, I didn't know he was into basketball.
幼稚にバスの世界だとでも思っているの
So has he been practicing? We don't know what he's been up to.
絶対にプロになんてなれないいえあなた本当は何
She's like, I suspect you to hell. Why do you think that about her? I mean, I thought that about her because I thought everybody was like that, but maybe not. And Koji did, yeah. And Koji did not say a single thing.
ダメな私とは違
I'm
う
not the failure I was back then. Oh, shoot.
堀北と誰だ。兄さん。
Yeah.
追いつくか
She looks vulnerable now.
自分の欠点に気づいていない
つきます
聞き分けのない妹だ
生徒会長。
Yep. What the heck is going
ク
on?
ラスに振り分けられた妹
兄さん私は
お前には上を目指す力も資格もない
Yo.
それを知る
What is he gonna do? Like Palmer?
今本気で打ち込もうとしてた。
What is wrong with you?
彼女を話す。そういう声は。
He came in fast, by the way. Ayano Koji. He came in. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! You said you weren't in any
いい
clubs?
動きだな何か習っていたのか
I just kind
ピアノと
of
書道。
piano and calligraphy.
そういうの小テストの点数も50 100点満点中の50
Oh, are you intentionally making yourself like a average student? Even though I was like 50 is failing, but that's what they mentioned in the beginning of the episode.
彼は友達なんかじゃ
Who is this guy?
孤高と孤独の意味は破棄違う
He's actually spitting right there, and I'm not gonna lie.
上のクラスに上がりたければ死に物狂いであがけ
堀北も普通の女の子なんだって。
Yeah, she did not have
なんでもあ
her
り
usual face on. But like her brother is like damn near abusive.
ピアノと茶道をやってたんだよ。
Basically calling her trash that will never amount to anything.
書道
Calling her an embarrassment.
本当？
言っただろう。偶然だ。
Mm.
あなたのこと
I wonder how many other coincidences you have. Last episode you mentioned a bunch of coincidences.
本当にもう勉強会はいいのか。他人を足手まといだと決めつけ、最初から突き放してることだ。方こそ、お前が D クラスに落とされた理由じゃないのか。
Would that be enough to throw you into class D? I mean, how deep does the school look into you?
その日を
Oh,
迎え、
math, grammar.
俺たちは
And did that last one say science? Oh, English. So, foreign language.
俺たち
I'm so happy I don't have to take any more tests.
D ク
Okay, so Hirokita, 100. Where's our boy? Ayana Koji. He's gonna be, is it gonna be 50? Okay, no, nobody got any 50s here. 65, okay. But something tells me he did that on purpose.
Okay.
Civics,
英語、
English, and every other
教科すべ
subject
てにおいて高得点を
achieved high scores. Oh shoot, people were underestimating this class when they actually try. That includes our own characters like Hirokita. So everybody got high scores? Took our little tests. We have class D.
D クラスの
Every
全生徒は
student in class D
得点を
achieved high scores. Okay. So yeah, we were kind of like underestimating. We were really underestimating. So these guys are like the actual elites. It's like elite classroom. There you go. Now you know why. Okay, that was pretty good. The first 2 episodes of this series definitely giving us a good taste of this school, the Tokyo Metropolitan Advanced Nurturing High School. They're kind of like preparing you for the real world in a way. It's like, you know, consequences for your actions. You don't follow the rules, nobody's gonna look after you. Or you're just not gonna get paid. Kind of messed up that some of these kids are gonna have to like. It's like, oh yeah, you're gonna have to learn budgeting and shit because there's a chance that there's gonna be a month that you go without any food. And I mean, probably not the best way to teach students. Or I guess that's the point. Like the school, there's something up with this school. Why are they doing this system like this? Like, why did they put these kids in class D? Especially since they're all very talented, apparently, like education-wise. They just have like attitude problems, you know. But it looks like what they needed to show their stuff was, you know, to actually try, basically. Like, that's the thing. The school, like, I mean, in a normal school, if you were a kid and you act up, the teacher would like tell you to stop and then either discipline you with like detention or something, or suspension, or like, you know, extra work or something like that. But this school just kind of like let the kids get away with it. So the kids were just like, oh, okay, well, I'll just keep on doing bad things then. And then when they realize that there are still consequences, that's when they're like, okay, I guess we're gonna have to shape up. But like in reality, they're all really gifted. So I wonder why they were put in Classroom D. I am a little suspicious of some of these characters. What was it? Hirata? Not Hirata. Hirata, yeah. I'm still pretty... It's something about his eyes, man. And the fact that he just jumped to be like the leader of the classroom. I feel like that kind of position is something that just happens naturally. Like you just kind of give off that aura. Like by interacting with people and being genuinely nice to people and genuinely like have that leadership role. But he like jumped for that position, was like basically saying, I'm the leader, guys, tell me all about yourselves and stuff like that. Which, I mean, yeah, that there is that confidence in there too, but I don't know. And also it's the fact that this whole like Elite Classroom series kind of gives off that vibe that you gotta have to kind of watch your back a little bit. So that's another reason why I'm a little bit suspicious of people. But also like his eyes are like purplish, like green, and it kind of gives off the whole like poison sort of vibe. And I'm wondering if that's maybe like a hint to who he really is. We also met Kushida. After watching Kamen Rider 4Z, I should have maybe trusted her a little bit more. It's just, once again, the series kind of just is throwing me off, but she seems to be a nice person who just wants to genuinely be friends with everybody. She's so far been helping, but there's something that like Horikita just doesn't trust about her. Maybe it's the fact that she wants to be friends with everybody. Horikita's just like, what's your angle? What's up? What are you trying to do here? Yeah, but we'll just keep an eye on her. But she seems to be really good. There is a lot of like fan service in this series. I don't know if I'm 100% comfortable with it, but it's here, and I heard the series is good, so I'll stick with it. But like, these guys are like freshmen. They're like year ones. I don't think, like, cut it back. Like, there's so much, and it's only been like 2 episodes. Jesus. I know it's like for a younger audience, but at the same time, maybe that younger audience could just, I don't know, watch porn or something. You don't have to put in a TV show, for God's sakes. There's definitely more about Ayano Koji than meets the eye. He seems like he's trying to just stay under the radar, but he does want to make friends and he does want to have a good standing in class. He just doesn't have the energy for it, and we saw him trying in the first episode. But there is something interesting about the fact that he like is purposely getting like all 50 so he can just be like, hey, I just barely made it. You know, I'm just the average student, you know? But and also that fighting scene that we saw, like there's something about him, the tone arm thing. It makes me wonder if there's more to him, but like we've heard his inner thoughts. So wouldn't we already know what's going on? You know? I mean, has he said anything like definite? Like, the reason why I'm here is because my parents brought me here because this is a sure way of getting a good college education and then a good job. Or like, has he been vague? And I'm gonna have to pay attention to that, like if whether or not his thoughts are vague or not, because maybe he's hiding stuff from us, or or just not saying stuff. You know, like I'm not saying that he knows he's in a TV show, but maybe his inner thoughts are just things that he would say in the moment, but he actually does have a plan. He does have a reason for being here, and he just hasn't really said that in his head yet. You know. I don't know, but there's definitely something about him. You know, the way he was able to dodge and all that stuff, and how fast he was to catch up to Horikita's brother before the fight was also really impressive. Horikita, she is definitely she's definitely like a really interesting character. She comes from people who expect a lot from her, and if she doesn't meet those, well, I imagine, I don't know if they originally expected a lot from her, but at the moment, at least her brother is kind of just like, listen, you gotta get out of here. You're embarrassing me. You know, you're trash. So there's that like abusive, extreme pressure life that she lives. And that's kind of like, it seems to be like the teaching method of this whole school. And we've seen some good results so far. But I don't know. Like, I wouldn't 100% agree with it, because like we see how she acts around people. Like, she kind of adopts that mindset, and she shows that she's doing what her brother does to her to other people. And it turns out she's wrong, because it turns out they're good at studying. So yeah, it's like she can't continue to live like this. Otherwise, a lot of opportunities are gonna go past her, and she's gonna just end up making enemies. But yeah, I'm excited to see where we go from here in the next few episodes. This is really, I like the sort of like politics, the classroom politics that are going on right now. Even like the little things, like when people were like asking for money and like, we're friends, right? Like all those things. Like it's a mixture of high school lifestyle and like, I guess just like, yeah, high school lifestyle basically. I was gonna say like politics, like, you know, real life politics, but I don't think we've gotten there yet. Even though the kids kind of talk like that at times, especially Horikita. But yeah, I think I'll end it there. Tell me what you guys thought about the episode down in the comment section down below. Tell me what you guys thought about my reaction. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Until then, bye.